Kraken is about to list ZBCN. Is Coinbase and Binance next? I'm going to show you why. Let's get right into it. So guys, this is some breaking news right here. Kraken has announced that ZBCN will be listed on Kraken on the 15th at 3 p.m. UTC. Okay, this is from the Kraken X page itself right here. And right here we have zebec announcing the same thing. Okay, so they announced like a little teaser saying that liquidity is about to flow in the waters, and then, you know, Kraken, it was Kraken. That was the one. And this is a benefit to us because now Kraken is classed as a tier 1 exchange. That will bring us some volume. ZBCN kind of trades around 10 to 20 million daily volume. We have no volume. Exchanges love volume, guys. Like Binance and Coinbase, they love coins that average around 100 to 200 million. That kind of guarantees a listing because exchanges make money from trading fees. So that's why you see all these crap memes getting listed left and right, because they have like huge volume. Exchanges kind of like rub their hands, lick their lips and go, how much money can we make from this because of its hype? So Kraken is a good step in the right direction, and we've had evidence of Kraken loading up. Okay, I'm going to play an old clip because some of you could be new to this channel. On my last video of me showing the wallets of the big exchanges loading up before the listing, no one believed me. People said I was saying like, oh, someone could easily make these wallets and park up millions to fool everyone. Okay, credit to ZBCN, man. But anyway, take a look at this clip of all the exchanges loading up, which I mentioned 2 days ago. Anyway, take a look at this. Coinbase and the big money are buying loads of ZBCN, and they are probably going to list it very soon. And Coinbase, Binance and Kraken are probably about to list ZBCN. Let me show you why. Thank you to ZBCN, man. He made this video possible, and this is the good thing about being in a strong community, guys. If you don't know what ZBCN man does on X, he loves to track big whale wallets, and he's been a detective of getting these Coinbase, Kraken and Binance wallets. He's been like sniping these wallets, and this is a good way to track what the big money is buying, guys. You know, tracking the wallet. If you don't know what this is, what I'm showing you, it's called Soul Scan. It's where you track all the wallets, because remember, it's on a public ledger. No one can hide. You can see every single transaction, you can see every single wallet, you can see what everyone's doing, and tracking what the big money does is usually a good idea of if we're going to get like a Coinbase, Binance, Kraken listing, and like what are the whales buying. Okay, because they must know something that we don't before. The whales are, if you don't know, whales is a big thing in the crypto sector that can determine a successful project if the whales are willing to buy and hold. Because exchanges love to accumulate, you know, while it's cheap. They silently accumulate, especially when there's shakeouts. They can shake everyone out, all buy at the same time. And the thing is about these exchanges, guys, they're all competing against each other. So they like to buy at the same time, and they like to list at the same time. If you've never used this before, don't panic. Heck, look at this here. So this is the balance of the wallet. So we can see right here that this wallet holds 2.5 million zebec. That's over 12k. And it says here, funded by Kraken. Right here, you got the second wallet that we've got here. So we have 6 million zebec, and we've got it's $31,000 right here. You can see its other holdings, but look, Kraken right here, it says Kraken, and you can see where they are transferring to. So this one has transferred it to Coinbase Hot Wallet 4. And we will get to that in a sec. Anyway, was that the second or third? This is the third wallet. Put it on the screen right here. Got 5 million ZBCN tokens, and this is 26,000 worth. But like I said, these exchanges like to try and stay hidden because it's all public blockchain. They like to spread them out. Okay, they don't just keep in one wallet, they spread them out. And these are just the known wallets we have found so far. There could be way more multiple ones. And right here, you can see funded by Kraken. You can see its transfer history right here. So that's Kraken. Let's move on to Binance. So these are 41 million zebec, $200,000 worth. So this is a big whale wallet, guys. Okay, so you can see, you know, 200,000 is a whale wallet. I don't know what rank that is, but 41 million is a lot. And you can see right here, funded by Binance One. Crazy. Whoa, god damn. Wow. Right here. So you can see on the scan, he's holding 18 million zebec, over $92,000 worth. But this is a whale wallet, guys. It's got 1.4 million worth of tokens altogether. So this right here is it's his total amount of holdings. But like I said, Binance 2 right here, you can see it right here. It's not Photoshop, nothing. It's all on the scan. Do it yourself if you don't believe me. Have 32 million zebec tokens, over $160,000 worth right here. You can see that he's had official Trump token. What else? But yeah, no, that's another whale wallet. And look, Binance right here. Boom. Funded by Binance 2. But yeah, so that's the Binance one. Let's go into, what do we have now? The Coinbase one. Oh my god, what the hell? What the hell? 260 million zebec. Oh my god, this is 1.2 million zebec. What the hell? Wow, I'm kind of speechless here. Look, it says Coinbase Hot Wallet 4. And you can see its transaction history right here. Okay, wow. We'll tap it on your phone and we have got 19 million zebec right here. That's quite high. And you can see Coinbase 1. So there you have it, guys. Like I said, you know, exchanges love to load up unexpectedly. They're not going to just tell you, look, guys, we are going to load up just before listing so you can buy in before. No, that doesn't happen, guys. They love to do it hidden. They love to spread their wallets. They don't like it to be known. It's on a public blockchain. Anyone can track these wallets, okay? You know, so I get some really weird comments sometimes, guys. Sometimes, guys, I do not believe you're human. I've just showed you a wallet holding millions, okay? There's one wallet that's Coinbase Hot Wallet that's holding 250 million, which is worth like 1.4 million US dollars. Do you really think that is an average retail person? That's a friggin' exchange wallet. That's a whale wallet. Those are institutions loading up. Look at these transactions right here. These are not average retail buyers, okay? And you can't hide. This is how exchanges work, okay? Because I used to know a dev and I used to help pay the dev get onto exchange listing, and he used to tell me the process, okay? So the exchange listing process is they have to pay a listing fee. I don't know what Kraken is, but I know Gate.io was about 400k USD listing fee. Then you've got to provide liquidity. You know, every exchange needs to have a certain amount of token minimum for liquidity. If there's no liquidity, you cannot buy, you cannot sell. You know, you can't. If there's no liquidity, you kind of just stuck with your tokens. So liquidity is the most important thing. You got to pay for market makers as well. It's a very costly process, but that's like the process of it. So zebec obviously have deep pockets. They have huge partnerships. The last video I talked about, they were expanding their relationship with Stellar Network, and I'll show you right here, okay? Because some people think it's like not official. You know, if I just type in Stellar right here, look, they retweeted a post, the interview that zebec was in right here. Look, Stellar Network reposted this. Okay, so you know, why would the Stellar account right here, the official Stellar account, repost an interview with zebec and a team member of part of the Stellar Foundation? Why would they do that? You know, we've been talking about this for a while. But guys, I just showed you the wallet. Exchanges like to load up and list at the same time. zebec have had Coinbase Ventures as an early backer, okay? I don't know how relevant that is to Coinbase, but I'm sure that Coinbase know what zebec is. Coinbase Ventures was an early backer. If I look on Simon, the CEO of zebec, he said something right here. What did he say? Okay, look at this right here. This is just the beginning for us. What the hell does that mean, guys? If he just said that right after Kraken, and what's next? It's obviously Binance, Coinbase. Could be Robinhood as well. Could be, if we're lucky, a big Christmas present. And guys, everything's gonna happen right place, right time. Like, we are the only coin in the green. Look at this. When market cap, we were up like 10% in the day, and in the week we were up, you know, 25% kind of. Oh, and that's another thing as well. We got Biconomy and Grovex, so we're pretty much getting 3 exchanges in the month. Obviously, Biconomy and Grovex aren't that good, but guys, it brings volume, okay? We need volume for the other exchanges to list us. They love to make money off trading fees. Okay, every transaction you buy and sell, they make money from the fees. So you know, you got to think of it as like that. It's an investment for them. But good things on the horizon, guys. We have the NBA and NHL coming up. We've got the zebec Super app. We got the ISO 222 along with MiCA compliance and FCA. Like, we have a lot to go forward, guys. We got rate cuts. Anyway, guys, I'm just gonna keep this this one short because, you know, just be excited that big things are coming, the team delivers, and honestly guys, I hope you guys have a good one. Anyway, if you're not in the best crypto community on this planet, please join. We're over 200 members, and I'll see you guys in the next one.